the first parameter which will work is how much balance you have in your profile. What is the balance? हर profile में, in every candidate, I would say application or profile or life, you will have an IQ facet, you will have an EQ facet. IQ stands for intelligence quotient and the EQ stands for the emotional quotient. What kind of a balance you have in the profile? Usually, Indian profiles are very geekish, we call it. What is geekish profile? Geekish profile is a profile in which your IQ intellect is much more, having more weightage than the EQ one. I meant to say the profile is only talking about intelligence, marks, skills and everything, but it's not talking about the EQ quotient. EQ quotient, basically emotional quotient, you can take it as a human factors. When you are introducing yourself as any candidate in any of the business school, it is not only about intelligence. It is also about the emotions. It is also about your work, let's say your extracurricular activities, maybe sports, maybe music, maybe dance, maybe taking part in candle marches, maybe you might have done some agitation for something. So everything will matter. I meant to say the first thing which every business school will look at is your IQ and the EQ balance. Okay, this is the first thing. The second thing is there are some pillars. Okay, आपका प्रोफाइल कुछ पिलर्स में खड़ा होना चाहिए. पिलर मतलब खंबा में खड़ा होना चाहिए. So the first pillar which every business school will look at is a leadership facet. या leadership आप उसे पिलर बोल दीजिए. The second thing which every business school will look at is entrepreneurship. I think I am pronouncing it correctly. The word is entrepreneurship facet. The third thing is a creative facet. The fourth thing is the management and organizational facet. And the fifth thing, as I already talked about, it is the EQ facet, the emotional quotient facet. तो कितने 5 चीज़ें हैं जिस पे आपका प्रोफाइल would be looked at, valued, maybe marked. तो leadership facet का मतलब क्या है? For example, let's say there is a profile which is talking about, let's say he was a captain of the basketball team or any other kind of a leadership facet in which he managed a team. Let's say he handled a project in, let's say, 8th standard. He went to a science project with 3 people in his team and he managed to win it or taking part in it and telling about what exactly the characteristics or the things he did at that event. So leadership facet is a thing which people search for. The second thing is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship का मतलब सिर्फ ये नहीं होता है कि jobs, मतलब आपने कोई business start किया. It doesn't mean that actually. It is talking about any initiation, any kind of, I would say, the first step towards the thing which you may not be knowing. And obviously, as a student, you would be knowing about many fields. तो entrepreneurship field, the facet, वो जो skill है या जिसे हम कहें talent, वो भी आपके प्रोफाइल में ढूंढा जाता है. It doesn't mean business, it means initiation in anything. I'll give an example to you. Let's say how you started a painting club. Let's say in my 10th standard, after my 10th board exams, I started a comic group. Okay. The third thing, as I told you, the creative skill sets. In your profile, in your past, where exactly you've shown your creative skill sets. Fourth most important thing is your management and organizational skill sets. देखिए अपने प्रोफाइल में या अपनी पास्ट लाइफ में where you have shown that management skills, organizational skills. I'll give an example to you. In your colony, let's say in your place where you are living, you was not getting good water, good potable water. So you made a, let's say taking 4 or 5 people, you approached the civil engineer and you did this and that. So how creative you are in solving your issues, problems, or anything else. Even how much creative you are in following your hobbies. Stamp collection. Maybe you're a fan of some actor. Maybe you're a fan of any football or a cricket star. The last thing, the fifth thing, is a EQ skill set, which I always talk about, is a human factor which I've already introduced to you. So the five pillars है. सबसे पहला balance होना चाहिए आपका IQ और EQ balance. Then it should be how good. Then there are some pillars, the 5 pillars as I've already talked about, how good you are in that facets. Leadership facet, entrepreneurship facet, creative skill sets, management and organizational skill sets, and the fifth thing is the IQ skill set. So 5 चीजें business school will look at.